Once you have completed the Travel Tech portfolio and you are happy that your passenger information and your costings and your itinerary are correct, you will need to issue the client some travel documentation. I always use the Documentation tab to also check all the information I have loaded before sending the clients anything. So let's take a look. The documentation is very important as there is different documentation depending on how your reservation has been made. You should refer to Module 7 to check the information about the documentation. However, let's take a look at some of the key information. If you are dynamically packaging a booking which includes flights and accommodation, then Travel PA will be the tour operator, and therefore an ATOL certificate will need to be issued alongside a confirmation invoice. The confirmation invoice is the paperwork Travel PA is required to issue when it is acting as a tour operator. If, however, you have made your reservation through a third party, whether it includes flights or not, whether it be for a hotel only, a cruise, or a whole package holiday, but where the third party is responsible for that reservation, then an ATOL receipt will be issued. Let's take a look at the paperwork. First of all, we will view an ATOL receipt. Remember, this reservation is for a hotel only booked through a third-party supplier, so the ATOL receipt would be the correct document for this booking. Let's take a look at a preview and then generate that document so you can see what you are going to send out to your client. Here we can clearly see at the top that this is an ATOL receipt. If you read this paragraph here, it tells you that the arrangements are with Travel PA, who is acting as an agent for the supplier shown on the documentation. Here we can see the name and address for the client's details, both names and dates of birth, and we can see the supplier name in this instance for the hotel that has been booked. We can also see the request that has been made and the amount due on this holiday. In this instance, no payment has been taken. Alternatively, if this reservation was through Travel PA and one of our own hotel contracts, we would select Confirmation Invoice and preview that on a different page. Although it looks identical, the main information here says thank you for booking with Travel PA and to check our terms and conditions at travelpa.com/terms and conditions. In other words, you are using the confirmation invoice where we are the supplier and you are dynamically packaging the reservation. At any time when you add a markup to a booking, you will need to issue the confirmation invoice. This means the client will not see the individual company paperwork. They will just see ours showing the total amount with no breakdown of costs and booking fees, etc. The easiest way to send documentation to the client is by selecting Covering Letter in the drop-down and then tick all the documents that you want. Remember, as this is a hotel only and we have booked it through a third party, we would just be issuing an ATOL receipt. However, you could select more than one document at a time where required. Please do read the documentation section in your manual carefully, as it is very important that you send the correct documentation to your clients. This will be covered in more detail in training.